Hello again and welcome to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by W Energy Drinks and Eldridge Air Conditioning. So this is a new one for me, just covering for the usual commentator Mark Wilson, or Slowpoker, you'll know him by his channel, while he's on holiday. Got this round and the following round that I'll be covering in his absence. This is the Wednesday night League 3 Mini VGT Championship. This Vision Gran Turismo 395 brake horsepower Mini, based on the Mini Clubman model actually, and four-wheel drive here at the Blue Moon Bay Speedway in the west coast of America in California. Several layouts, but we're on the infield B circuit here. Very fast circuit, this one, so pretty much flat out all the way round. Now, we've had a great turnout on this championship throughout the season. Let's hope I think we've got about 13 cars out here tonight, so another great turnout from the drivers. So let's get this first 15-minute race underway. We've got 3 of them tonight. Now, each one you have to run one of the 3 racing compounds. That's soft, medium and hard. So it doesn't matter what order you run them in, but you've got to race each one in one of the 3 races. So you've got to use them all, basically. So let's stop the waffle. Let's get quickly onto the point situation. And I'll take you through the top 5 going into this one. This is, of course, round 7. So we've got Stealth at the top of the pile there on 2-6-3. So obviously having a great championship, isn't he, Stealth? With Captain Slow just 20 points behind him in second on 2-4-3. Then we've got third place Hodgie on 2-2-6. Declan in fourth on 202, Graham in 5th on 202. So actually 4th and 5th place, both on 202. But head-to-head has made Declan in 4th position. So basically all the way down to the Kebab Man in 16th. It's all really, really close actually. So it's been a really, really good championship so far. So let's get on with this first race then. We've got on a pole position, we've got Captain Slow, we've got TCR Shaggy in 2nd, Kian in 3rd, Stealth in 4th, Evil Knievel in 5th, Declan in 6th. We've got AC in 7th, Castian in 8th, Nath in 9th, P White in 10th, Graham in 11th, Hodgie in 12th, and Ninky in 13th. So we've got some very unusual names, some of which I've never come across, but here we go. Everyone's welcome. So let's get this one underway. So Captain Slow, gonna lead him off. Is it like rocket ships off the line? Something's gone off at the back there. I'm not too sure what that's about, but we'll maybe pick that up in a minute. But so go around this first corner, left-hander. Oh, there's a little bit of touchy-feely at the side there. A few door-to-door. Captain Slow's off and running with Evil Knievel up to 2nd, ahead of TCR Shaggy. This next little kink they're coming up to now. You can go flat through here, but then you've got like the tight hairpin left-hander before we start to come back along. Start finish. So it's part of it's the oval here. So we see Kian and Declan trying to tag onto the back of Evil Knievel, and in fact Declan has got himself up to 2nd up the inside. It's Captain Slow going away on his own at the moment, but Declan's up there in 2nd now. Evil Knievel in 3rd, Kian in 4th. Side by side going into turn 1. Oh, Kian's gone out a little bit wide, don't want to get out on that yellow stuff there on the right hand side. It's allowed Evil Knievel to take that 3rd off of Kian. Stealth in there as well in 5th, our championship leader at the moment. But then out, there's a bit of what's happened there. Let's have a look. I think it was Evil Knievel and Kian that got a little bit tagged up there. Stealth was behind him. I think there was a little tag from Stealth at the back, but I don't think that was that was it. Kian, he actually hit the barrier. You watch here as he's hit it. Easy done. As he comes through, he's going to smash the right hand of his car. Actually, not at this point. Gone back a little too far. Here we go. There. Bang. He's hit him, gone into Evil Knievel. It's allowed Stealth to go through, of course, and everybody else, and he drops all the way down to in the back 12th place for Kian, so that's unlucky. Graham behind him in 13th. Our leader, Captain Slow. It's not looking too slow here, is he? Looking pretty quick, in fact. Out there in front, starting in the soft tyres with Declan also on soft. In 2nd place, Stealth up to 3rd now, also on soft. I'd imagine most of them will be on the soft tyres here in race 1. Evil Knievel, soft tyres as well in 4th. And we've got CCR Shaggy in 5th place on the softs as well. AC, I'm going to just call him AC, in 6th place. He's on the mediums. Behind him, Castillon in 7th. Softs. Great battle here as Castillon has a look up the inside of AC. Didn't get that done, just backed off a little bit there. Hodgie there in 8th spot also. Oh, he's actually started on the hard, so Hodgie's getting the hard tyres out of the way here in race 1. Inky in 9th. P. White in 10th. And then this battle between Nath and Kian. From 12th place. Graham at the back there, just trying to tag on to the back of the group. Theme on the cars, by the way, the liveries are all fuel related liveries. So anything that's fuel or petrol related, apart from Declan, who's got the standard livery on, but that sometimes happens on the game in race 1. Sometimes there's always at least one car that's got the standard livery on it. So Declan there in 2nd. TCR Shaggy 3rd, got himself up ahead of Stealth. Dropped down to 4th again. Little battle here though, good battle between these two. Stealth in that blue car. So livery. Trying to chase down TCR Shaggy. So come up now to this tricky little left-hander. You can cut that corner. You can cut a lot of that corner without getting a penalty. That wall on the right-hand side on exit does come towards you pretty quick, so you've got to be a little bit careful through there. Evil Knievel in 5th, all starting to spread out a bit. It's a bit manic, wasn't it, that first couple of laps? Quite a tight little track through the infield section. It's on here on the oval part, it's not so bad. It's all about slipstream and drafting. We see in 6th, got away from Castillon now. Hodgie in 8th. In this battle between the 3 of them, P. White, Inky, and Nath. Right up behind Inky now. Going up the inside, is he? That's tight round there, and Inky's surely going to hit the wall. He does. Yeah, you can't go through there, to the side through there. And in fact, it was always going to come off worse for the car on the outside. But Nathan's got through to 9th spot, hasn't he? But then he hits the wall, and he's everyone else goes streaming past him, sort of drops all the way back to 12th. So have a look what happened to Nath there. I think he just come through that tricky little left-hander I was talking about. He just broke a little bit late. Oh, it didn't turn, did it? Smashed into the wall, and then it kind of, wow, P. White nearly hit him. Graham went round him, so did Ninky, and he drops all the way back down to 12th place. Does Nathan. Kian back there in 13th, must have had a big hit. Yeah, he's got some damage on the front left of his car, so he's well, that was from that damage, wasn't it, when he hit the wall? That's what that was. Yeah, so he's all the way back there in 13th now, trying to catch up with them all. How's our leader doing? Already looks like he's got this one wrapped up, doesn't it, with only 5 minutes gone. So 3rd of the way through this first race. Looks like he's just taking it nice and easy, doesn't need to rush. He's got quite a nice little leader in front of the rest. That, I was going to say orange Pennzoil, it's more sort of a, kind of a yellowy orange, isn't it? It's normally yellow, isn't it, the Pennzoil brand. Great looking car though. Tricky little car to control and drive though. 4-wheel drive, 395 brake horsepower machine. Declan. Shaggy still in third, just ahead of Stealth, still in fourth. And Evil Knievel behind them in fifth. Shaggy in that Castrol livery looks very nice as well. Is it that inside wall? Fortunately, it wasn't too bad. He's going to lose a little bit of momentum of these two behind, and you've got these fightings between Stealth and Evil. I think Stealth just had to lift a little bit there, otherwise he was hit the back of Shaggy, and that's allowed Evil Knievel to get through. So Stealth now trying to get back onto terms with CCR. Shaggy ahead of him. If he can get past Evil Knievel first, of course, get that tighter line. Stealth does that well, keeps it ahead of Evil, gets him in the inside. Has he got it? He has. So up to fourth, or back to fourth goes Stealth. So let's try that again. He'll be saying, try and get onto the back of TCR. Now, Declan's just ahead of them as well, so he's made a little mistake. Looks like they've all closed up on him, so maybe he's made a little mistake somewhere, Declan. He's got some real big damage on that rear left, so he obviously has hit something very hard. Maybe that was the inside wall. Someone's hit him. Whatever it is, he's being hunted down by these three. Shaggy with that fastest lap at the moment, 50.0. Of course, a sub 1 minute lap round here, of course, such as the size of this little Indy circuit, if you like. Still side by side between Declan. Oh, and again Declan hits that inside wall, and that's twice now, not with these drivers, but trying to go through there to a side through that left hand kind of kink doesn't work, and it's like a little bit of door to door, and there's not really much in that, although TCR does pull over. He obviously thought it was him to blame, so he drops all the way back down to the back of this little pack to fifth after giving that place back to Declan. That's letting Stealth get away in second spot though. I think he's going to catch Captain Slow, although still got plenty of time. We're now quite 2/3 distance, but Captain Slow, he's got a lovely lead. But Stealth leading that championship, I say, from Captain Slow, because of course his main rival is ahead of him at the point, but even if you finish second, Stealth, you're not going to be really losing that many points, are you? So still going to be at the top of that championship table. Plus, we've still got 2 more races, of course, to come here on my channel. Shaggy all over the back of Declan. So it's the outside route of Shaggy. Maybe to try a little cut back if he starts wide, and then try and get the other side of Declan through this next section. But we don't want to be side by side again, because we know what's happened. But this time it's Shaggy on the outside, so maybe Declan will play the favour. Maybe he won't. No, better through there for them two, but he weren't letting him have it, was he, Declan? Oh, the damage, plowing damage there on Declan's car. Bastian has got himself up to 6th place now, with Kian up into 7th, so he's made some movements. AC's dropped all the way back to 8th, with P White right behind him. Fast action here at the Blue Moon Bay Speedway. Capacity crowd as well, watching these Vision Minis at full track round here. AC now attacking Kian. Bit of a slide from Kian on the inside, taking that tighter line. He's held it well. And that can throw the car off where that changes onto the oval from that infield. You can see how much of a camber it is as you hit it. Be a little bit careful, maybe just lift as you go over that rise. Go full throttle across there could unsettle the car. You could be upside down on your roof, but just got to be a little bit careful. Inky in 10th. And a battle here between Graham and Hodgie. Hodgie, I'm used to seeing him quite so far back here in the pack, in 12th. So I haven't said that he's on the hards, isn't he? So that would probably explain it. So it'd be interesting to see how he does in races 2 and 3 once he gets the medium, or once he uses the mediums and softs. And Knife at the back there. After a promising start from Knife, looks like he's dropped all the way back to 13th, so something's happened there. So much action going on. I can't get every incident, I'm afraid, but I think we get the gist for something's happened there. That's Captain Sloan doing up front though, and Stealth catching him. Looks still Shaggy with that fastest lap of 50.0. And Stealth there in second still. Really gaining on Captain Slow, is he, at this point? Knievel in third. That Q8 Oils livery, another great looking livery, that one. Fourth for Shaggy's got past Declan in fifth. On lap 15, that's how quick these laps go around here on the 12-minute mark as well. So the 3 minutes left, that's still quite a few laps around here, isn't it? That'll be another half dozen at least. Castian, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's how I'm saying it. In 6th place, another one with the Castrol livery. Keane in 7th with that Mortal livery, and then a battle between AC and P White. Where's P White gone? Oh, there he is. So that's the Repsol against the Shell V-Power. Right, doing everything he can to try and get past AC, but he can't do it at the moment. AC covering. White got slightly better around there, but then just tagged that wall. He's got the inside. It didn't really slow him up at all, did it? He got that lower line through there. He's going to take 8th off of AC, and there you go. Now what happens when we get here? What's happened to Kian? Why has he slowed right down? Is he at the moment? It looks like it might just be the camera angle. These two going hammer and tong into turn 1. P White still there on the inside. Remains there in 8th place. AC's not giving it up. Side by side through here. Single file. And he pulls out. He's going to be on the outside going into this next left-hander. Maybe a little switch back from AC on the exit. Break a bit earlier and then switch it back. No. Inky in 10th. Hodgie in 11th. Inky on the mediums, Hodgie on the hards, Graham on the hards. Having that Fuchs livery. Knife in the Patronus in 13th. Into the final lap now for Captain Slow. He makes his way round. This is the final lap, this is the final corner, and he's going to take victory. Well done to Captain Slow, pretty much dominating from the start, didn't he there? Congratulations. Stealth is going to get in and come in second place. Closely followed by Ilva Knievel, closely followed by Shaggy in 4th, Declan in 5th, Castian in 6th, Kian in 7th, and we've got P White, who did get past AC in 9th, and Key in 10th. G in 11th, Graham in 12th. Knife finished there in 13th. So that's your race 1 here at the Blue Moon Main Speedway. Join me for races 2 and 3 again very soon. Thanks for watching.